slowly adjusting, slowly improving in the offline environment, as well as still doing very well in the online environment. And diamondupree, of course, we saw them earlier against Sharp in a couple pretty bad matchups. This one, it's not quite as bad for Isabelle against Luigi.
Not quite as bad. Not going to be amazing either. This one's a little bit interesting. This one's a little bit funky. It can be really, really hot and cold. Obviously, your game plan as Isabelle is going to be how well can you keep Luigi out? How quickly can you actually get him off stage? But as Luigi, especially against Lloyd, down B is going to be your best friend.
Right, because it's that invincible, long-lasting, and mobile hitbox that you can cover so much space across the stage with just ripping up that minefield that Isabelle tries to set up. And, I mean, Kiyarash has actually been doing it with down smash, too. That just shows, like, how much of Luigi's kit can safely take care of that Lloyd rocket without really having to worry. Pairing in the dash attack, too. Yeah.
That was so smart. Yeah, Kiyarash sat there and shield, and then, like, knew that, you know, diamondupree was going to land with a hitbox, found the parry, and then was able to get a dash attack. So, Kiyarash is getting a lot of confidence.
Oh, not going to die thanks to some good DI, but, well, diamondupree is really close to losing this stock if they're not careful about how they play around Kiyarash's grabs and Kiyarash's shield. And there it is, just the run-up down smash. I don't even think Kiyarash cared if that hit Diamond. He was just trying to take out the Lloyd rocket. Diamond was a little bit of a bonus catch.
Yeah, you were able to get 2 boots with 1 stone with that setup there. And now Kiyarash is trying to get out of the corner, tries to go for a really huge follow-up, but not finding the falling neutral, just not having enough drift, maybe spacing the fair a little bit too much.
Kiyarash going to make use of that double jump plus the green missile to get back to stage. Luigi's never really end up dying off stage, do they? They always have some extra trick.
They always make it back. They should, in theory, have a bad recovery, but then they somehow always make it back. But that time around, Kiyarash just falling right into the mine, going to be losing his stock, and now we're basically back at evens.
Yeah, 14%, 22% now. Isabelle, a much more lightweight character, so that's going to mean that they are well out of the range of the 0 to death. So Kiyarash actually has to play the game, so to speak, but is still going to be well within the range of these up air combos from Luigi. So 78%, that puts Kiyarash firmly back in the lead. Wait, what?
What?
He got... Huh? I'm going to need to take a second to break that down. So Kiyarash started the down B. diamondupree somehow managed to detonate Lloyd rocket through it so that they popped Kiyarash out of it and then got the kill with the up smash on landing. Kiyarash is going to be able to find an up smash of his own to be able to bring us back to even, but still, that was incredibly weird and incredibly smart by Diamond.
That was just like really good awareness in that moment, and now already piling on the neutralize, getting a bit of a Lloyd setup as well, just gonna be your shield in that moment. But because you have such a destroying grab, is this Lloyd gonna come into effect? I believe Kiyarash actually gonna be mixing up his follow-up a little bit, going for like up airs instead of immediately landing and resetting again.
Look how Kiyarash is just trying to cover space with these landing nairs. He does these rising nair and then falling nair, then rising nair, then falling nair. Because he knows that not only will it clank with diamondupree's fair and bear, it'll also make sure that diamondupree can't approach behind those fairs and bears. So Kiyarash is just making really good use of his toolkit to cover space. But despite that, he might find himself losing this game very shortly if diamondupree can catch him with one more strong attack. That up air almost did it.
Oh, Kiyarash shooting in shield is so shield is so scary.
Kiyarash's fireball just saved his life, I would like to point out. It popped him out of the fishing rod, but it's not going to matter.
Wow.
As diamondupree catches the hopping Kiyarash going way too high with that up air and takes that first game. Very well played.
I feel like Kiyarash at that last stock was maybe fishing for like a lot of pivot grabs, fishing for like a lot of dash grabs, and diamondupree was just able to use them as an opening. A lot of the times just to be able to get in. Kiyarash probably just like wanting like down through a down B, you know, like something really like classic like that. But when you grab a lot as Luigi, it's obviously going to be some sort of commitment, and Dupree took advantage of that.
Yeah, and I mean, another thing that I noticed throughout that is Kiyarash didn't really make much use of the grab button outside of that final stock. So I think it's partially because diamondupree did such a good job of constantly zoning with fair and bear, and also because that anytime he did manage to find the grab, he wasn't even really able to get anything off of it, thanks to, I believe, a combination of Isabelle being super light and also some pretty good SDI, I think, from diamondupree.
But we are going to be going into game number 2 between the two players, already on Pokemon Stadium 2, and look at that Lloyd mine just knocking diamondupree out of that 0 to death, and into safety.
Will gets caught from a very long way away, and he's dead. He is super dead, Dara. We're less than 20 seconds into the game, and Kiyarash has already lost his first stock. A beautiful start off on his opponent's counter pick by diamondupree.
Yep. diamondupree, I just feel like just has like such good understanding of how to play around Lloydmine, how to keep themselves safe. Kiyarash finds a neutraler into down B, but with really good DI, diamondupree is still able to hold on for a little bit longer, but gets the jab, grab, mix up. That was so smart.
So despite the early strong start by diamondupree, Kiyarash has managed to even this up, and now with his opponent at 0%, could certainly do something here. He has to find that first grab or that first hit in general, because we've seen it throughout this set so far. Kiyarash has been struggling to find those initial hits on diamondupree.
Kiyarash just looking for any opportunity that he can get to be able to get in on diamondupree, but I feel like diamondupree's buttons have just been constantly keeping him out, going for down throw into back here, not trying to commit to like down throw up B at all against Diamond.
Yeah, I don't think down throw up B would have done too much there. I don't even know if it would have killed with that percent, frankly. Like, Isabelle's light, but 30%, it's just a little bit questionable.
Yeah.
So I think it was a much better decision by Kiyarash to go for the back air for stage positioning instead. And now he's got a much better opportunity to find the stock. He just needs, again, to get in.
Okay, gonna be setting up another Lloydmine for themselves, and that was so important because it stopped Kiyarash in his tracks. It forced him to focus on the Lloydmine and not try to run down diamondupree. All these Lloydmines, they just keep giving themselves like a little bit of leeway.
Right, I'm actually surprised there that Kiyarash went for F throw instead of back throw. Maybe trying to mix up diamondupree's DI, but regardless, he knew for a fact that he would have to cross the Lloydmine to get to Diamond. Still, though, going to be able to get that down beat for the stock. Now has a little bit of a lead, but needs some extra credit to cement it before diamondupree takes the stock.
Yeah, just about, I mean, this is really where Isabelle struggles, because if you're not finding like a Lloyd into up here, like a ledge trap, you're really going to be struggling to find a lot of these kills. Like, especially with side B there, Kiyarash just able to up B right back on, diamondupree not actually finding the hit.
Ooh, here's a good combo from Kiyarash. 67% off of the dash attack into, well, the whole kitchen sink, to be frank. But now has diamondupree stuck on stage. Grab, down throw, down B. And that's going to be the stock over the course of about 30 seconds. Also the game.
Wow, Kiyarash, I feel like this was really anybody's game, honestly, for like a lot of it, with the way that diamondupree was like pacing it for themselves. But down throw into down B is going to be the classic, especially when you have just that much rage to your name.
I really think that that's one of the most interesting things about both, this set and this matchup, is that no matter how far diamondupree actually is behind, it still feels like they're the one completely in control of the pace of this match. Like, sure, Kiyarash could just decide to run to the other stage and start throwing fireballs, but he hasn't yet. It's been diamondupree determining that tempo completely of who approaches and when, and so far,
yeah,
it's been a struggle for Kiyarash to match that tempo.
Yeah, so going into game 3, this is going to be so important so that you do have stage advantage through the rest of the set. So this is a pretty pivotal game for you to be winning here. So this is a bit of an interesting choice, considering that diamondupree like wanted to go to something a little bit smaller. Don't really know like what the sentiment is behind it.
I find myself agreeing with you there, especially seeing how this game started off with Kiyarash just taking diamondupree coast to coast. Maybe not the best decision to take a Luigi to a small stage where you're a character that wants to camp him.
Just dashing and shielding. That's been Kiyarash's best friend when it comes to breaking space against diamondupree. I feel like the best way to be able to punish that is going for a little bit more rising aerials, which is a little bit difficult since Luigi, not exactly the shortest, but not the tallest either, or maybe some dash grabs.
Whoa! The deep fishing rod going to catch Kiyarash there, and then it literally doesn't matter, Dara, because down B is a move.
Down B is a move, and Isabelle's light, and Luigi's at 120%, so surely, why not? We'll get the kill.
Sure, why not? Let's kill. Very well played by Kiyarash, and I don't think he has any intention of stopping now. Something else that I've noticed too, is that over the second and third games, especially compared to the first one, Kiyarash has been making use of this Zair a lot more to create space between himself and diamondupree, because it's not a move that he can just clank out like he was with the fireballs. So I like that Kiyarash is just slowly adapting his game plan and switching to using different tools as this progresses.
And oh my goodness, the dash attack actually going to be trading with the grab though. Pretty fortunate for diamondupree. Goes out there, Kiyarash willingly putting himself into the corner and using down B as a sort of shield.
Oh.
Down B has been Kiyarash's best friend. That move has been putting in the work.
Let's be real, since Smash 4, down B has been Luigi's best friend. It never stopped being his best friend.
It's a childhood best friend. It's been with you for a minute.
Back throw there is going to take out the stock. Now, though, diamondupree at 0%. Be careful. Does not want to end up losing this game off of a single grab. They instead want to get to higher percent and then lose the game off of down B.
I like the DI from Kiyarash on the down throw actually, because diamondupree was definitely not ready to cover the platform in that time, and Kiyarash just held in, was able to set up a tech chase onto the platform and just denying Diamond of a lot of low percent advantage states.
And that's something I'll always want to give Kiyarash a little bit of extra credit for, as they eat an F smash and die after getting a sweet spot up. Be interesting interactions. Is that Kiyarash is very, very good at constantly mixing up their DI. I never see them DI the same combo the same way twice, and it confuses their opponents.
No
way! Dara! What? Lips are smacking because she just caught you lacking.
Bop! Oh my goodness.
What is this?
So what could have Kiyarash done? Let's ask some questions. So down throw forwarder, basically true from 0%, right? That's gonna be your classic. To get resets, that is gonna be spacing dependent. So the second one I do want to say is also like there was really not a whole lot Kiyarash could do. I feel like at this point, a down B, a nice air dodge.
I don't know about that, Dara, because down B and fair from Isabelle clank. Luigi doesn't like armor through or come out anywhere on top in that interaction. So I think after he got caught by that second fair, I think he was dead. I think
also,
it was just a foregone conclusion.
You need to hold out on this, because I don't think that Kiyarash was fully holding out, since if you constantly hold in, you're going to be putting yourself into the early strong hit at forwarding, because diamondupree found the strong hits over and over and not a single weak hit. So I would like to question Kiyarash's DI just a little bit that time around.
Just after I complimented how good he was at DIing out of combos, he just holds straight out on an Isabelle fair train.
Well, we got another game ahead of us. We got Battlefield. I think this is going to be interesting, especially just because, like, again, this feels like a stage where Isabelle can get really comfortable sitting under the platforms playing keep away from Luigi, and that seems like how diamondupree is happy to play this game. Charges up the down smash to maybe cover both sides, but not strong enough to take it.
Coming back up onto the stage. Good job getting the shield out in time to avoid the rising fishing rod. Does not want to get caught by that. And
wow,
Kiyarash, he's been losing track of where Diamond is placing these mines a little bit too often, and he is going to die off of that F tilt.
And again, those Lloyds, they're just baiting out Kiyarash over and over at mid-range, saying, hey, come here, dash attack, I know you want to. And then just like a mine explodes onto him.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, and diamondupree, despite a rough game 2 and a rough start to game 3, or an almost rough finish to game 3, is now just dominating Kiyarash here. It seems like a switch has been flipped, Dara. That Diamond has just decided, hey, I want to be the one in loser semis, and I do not want it to be you, but a back air from Kiyarash is going to take out the stock.
Everybody has been missing stage spikes today. It's a universal thing, and oh my goodness, that down B, using that as like an aggressive option to be able to counter, you know, like Isabelle slingshot. That's so smart.
Everyone, this is a public service announcement. Please tech stage spikes. You have no excuse in year 3 of Smash Bros. Ultimate to not be teching stage spikes.
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I be missing them and I'm like, damn. Oh wow, I guess I just have to hold that. But is that going to be the down throw up B? Yes, it is. There is no such thing as a lead against Luigi because at any moment, a down throw up B or a zero to death, or something funny happens and Luigi just takes it away from you.
See, you only think it's funny because you're not on the receiving end. I bet you asked diamondupree if that was funny. It was not very funny. Jab, 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 spot dodge. Interesting interactions there. Oh, misfire. This might... Okay. For a second there, I thought diamondupree's fishing rod might have been able to catch Luigi through the uppie, and I was like, that misfire might have actually just killed him. But no, still manages to get back to stage because it's Luigi. You can never edge guard Luigi.
I like how creative Kiyarash's ledge options have become. We had like a lot of like down throw, double jump, fireballs as well. And oh my goodness, catching the DI out with the back heel. This is a nasty position to be in as diamondupree tries to get the hitbox extension on the balloons, but pressing a little bit too late. And now that's Kiyarash edge guarding 2-1 stock lead in what was really Diamond's game.
Wait, the balloons get popped by the Zare, and now Kiyarash chasing deep off stage with the fair has diamondupree in a bad spot, and there's the spike, but it's not even a spike. It's the sour spot of Dare. It's still enough, though, as Kiyarash takes us to game number 5.
Wow. I really did not think that was going to be Kiyarash's game. What happened?
he was getting dominated in the first stock, and then Luigi happened. Dara, he got down throw up B, killed at 80, and then just refused to die for the rest of the game.
Yeah, a whole lot of survivability, a lot of weaknesses of Isabelle once again, like coming out, like where it's, hey, you really don't have a lot of ways to kill without actually seriously committing or being in a space to do it. And diamondupree like really struggled to finish the food, so really good sense of Kiyarash. But now that means we are indeed going to be going to a game 5 scenario.
Yeah, and I also agree with you that it was a little bit challenging for diamondupree to finish their food. You see Kiyarash at like 139 on that stock. But that's a pretty common problem for Isabelle to suffer from at the end of the day because she has so few like reliable kill confirms. There's the Lloyd rocket into the up air. There's a couple raw smash attacks, and there's fishing rod. And once your opponent is like actively playing around those kill confirms, it's very difficult to hit them. So props to Kiyarash more so than like detriment to Diamond for playing around those kill confirms so consistently and not getting caught by them.
They're just setting up once again like another ledge trap for themselves. Kiyarash almost finding the late hit of the neutral, but diamondupree just able to land quickly in time, win the interaction with an up tilt, and now both of them are just going at it, fighting for control.
Oh, up air, back air. I like that conversion into the... What is Kiyarash doing? Hang on. What is this combo extension on the platform?
Kiyarash just being really, really patient right now. Finds the pivot grab, actually outraging the dash attack. Finds a down throw, but no. On any other stage it would have been, but it is indeed Battlefield. So ceiling's a little bit higher.
Okay, it's gonna sound like I'm trolling when I say this, but Dara, I actually thought this was small Battlefield. I didn't, like the way the camera was zoomed in for a second there, my brain just saw 2 platforms and said small Battlefield, dead Isabelle. But that error is going to be rectified pretty quickly by that Luigi dash attack, so the cosmic scales have been balanced.
And now Kiyarash looking for that down throw, maybe fishing quite a bit for it. The Lloyd mine finally does indeed detonate, actually. And not just playing patiently. This is exactly what you got to do. You have a lead, you have no incentive to approach, you have no incentive to go in right now. Who's going to win the spacing game? Who's going to win the patience game?
Right now, it's Kiyarash winning it for the first time. We see him just content to stay as far away from Isabelle as possible. Throwing out those fireballs, getting that little bit of chip damage in where he can. And to try to be holding onto the stock as long as possible, but there's that up air to connect with him on landing, so he's not going to be able to hold on to it any longer. Oh no, Diamond, you just made a critical mistake. You're going to take 40% at least.
Oh, maybe only getting too soon of a hit of neutral, not able to find the second one to be able to follow up in that situation. And now diamondupree fishing quite literally for maybe something a little bit cheesy. Every Isabelle wants it, and they go for it, but then diamondupree just puts themselves into the corner each time they do it.
Yeah, the drag off stage with the fishing rod, or as I call it, the fishing for a fight. Not gonna matter as Kiyarash keeps diamondupree trapped deep off stage, very reminiscent of how... Oh! I thought Diamond was dead there, but they actually do manage to drift back up onto the stage. Kiyarash not able to find the KO quite yet, and actually now struggling a little bit to find this kill.
Finds the F-tilt for a bit of stage control once again, but what's actually going to be able to do it? I feel like you really got to go out there. You really got to stuff out some of Luigi's double jumps because Kiyarash just keeps making it back on.
Oh, jumps over, doesn't get caught by that F smash like so many before him. diamondupree has found quite a bit of success just standing on ledge and throwing that F smash, to be completely honest. So I can see why they do it again. This is going to be a back throw. It's not going to be enough to kill, but it does give diamondupree the stage control that they need to set up that Lloyd mine, and instead they get caught by a falling down B. Now it's Kiyarash who's in control here.
diamondupree had the right idea, but then was just like a little bit too high, a little bit too much below Luigi to be able to find like that back kick that they so desperately need to be able to close this out. This is looking so close right now. How does Kiyarash make it out of the corner? Aggressively is going to be the answer. diamondupree forgetting that Kiyarash can use down B as a shield against Slingshot over and over again.
Oh, but it's not going to matter because the stock is immediately taken back by that Lloyd rocket. So it is going to bring us all the way to last stock, 0% on both players as we head into it. But no way Kiyarash does this here. The platform's a little bit too small to find that 0 to death, but 46% is going to be plenty the way this matchup has been going so far.
Okay, just going for like another like jab shield mix up there, just maybe seeing if they can punish diamondupree's next option. Had they been caught mashing an F tilt or an up tilt or something, that might have been like an up B out of shield.
Yeah, that's something that we haven't seen so far in this matchup, but it's definitely something that diamondupree needs to keep in the back of their mind is how strong Luigi's up B out of shield game is.
You gotta buffer the down throw. You gotta buffer a throw immediately because those Lloyd mines will not let you get away with any bubbles.
Oh, the dash attack in. That's not going to be it, but Kiyarash brings it damn close. Now he's got diamondupree off stage and just completely gives up stage control. He wanted the trump, but didn't find it. Back throw here is going to be it, though.
Ooh,
so Kiyarash is not, Kiyarash not going to suffer for his mistakes, thanks to a little mistake of diamondupree's own.